What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for joining me here today on this Wednesday, February 22nd, 2023 for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction coming to you from the MOD Crypt. As always, bringing you the very best in metal-related content right here on YouTube on one of the only metal channels you need. Make sure you go check out and subscribe to Metal Ben's Chronicles for All's Metal Damage Incorporated, Thrasher Be Thrashed, and yeah, those are some great YouTube channels over there. And Ken's Death Metal Crypt, sorry. If you missed anything in the past week, I want you guys to click the eye in the upper right corner of the screen, bring down the menu. Everything that you need to get caught up is there. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that bell so you don't miss anything you're looking at. One of the most honest, upfront, opinionated, and critical metal channels in the niche of metal. Raw fucking intolerance. If you don't like that, you can go watch somebody else. Welcome to Album Ranking Wednesdays here on the channel. And you know what? I figured since I just reviewed these maniacs yesterday, why not do an album ranking on these awesome legends as well? So tonight, we're doing a ranking of an absolute doom metal legend with Pentagram. That's right, folks. Doom metal masters from the Washington, D.C. area. Great band. Pentagram hails from Washington, D.C., USA, and formed back in 1971. So again, you got 2 years after the inception of Black Sabbath. Now, this band also widely regarded as one of the pioneers of American Doom, along with St Vitus, Trouble, and bands like that. And of course, that's how this is, because what this band has done for metal is just as important as what Black Sabbath have done. And there's always been a very dark atmosphere to this band. They were one of the first to really bring in the darker elements into metal and take it to another level. So for the lineup, we have Bobby Liebling vocals, Martin Sweeney on bass, Victor Griffin guitars, and Joe Hasselvander on the drums. All right, without further ado, let's just get into it. Coming in at number 9, we have Last Rites, released in 2011 on Metal Blade Records. This is a very great Pentagram album. As I always say when I do my rankings, bands don't really have bad albums that I rank. Some of them might have less than stellar albums. Some will have better albums than others. But Last Rites is a really great Pentagram album. You got some really incredible atmosphere on here. Great riffs, drums, bass work. You got some amazing evil-sounding vocals. And, of course, the lyricism of Bobby Liebling is always very out there and intense. This is aggressive stuff. And a really good album here for Pentagram. I enjoy this one quite a bit. Number 9, Last Rites. Coming in at number 8, we have Show 'Em How, released in 2004 on Black Widow Records. This is a very dark, ominous, atmospheric Pentagram record as well. You got a lot of doom metal in here. You got some traditional heavy metal, a little bit of a faster tempo. You got some faster, thrashier parts, I guess you could say. Not thrash, but speedy parts, I guess, for some speed metal influence in here. Great songwriting. Once again, Pentagram know how to write amazing, dark, ominous songs. This album, very, very disturbing in some ways. I really like it a lot. I think Show 'Em How is a underrated album from Pentagram. It gets number 8. Coming in at number 7, we have Sub-Basement, released in 2001 on Black Widow Records. This is an awesome Pentagram album as well. There's a lot of amazing doom metal epic tracks here. You got some great lead work, drums, bass, and of course, Bobby Liebling's vocals. There's a really incredible atmosphere to this record as well that I absolutely love and adore. And I think Pentagram have taken some of their best material here and decided to put it on this record. It definitely shows on this one. This is a great effort. Number 7, Sub-Basement. Coming in at number 6, Review Your Choices, released in 1999 on Black Widow Records. This album would kind of set the stage for what was going to come after the 90s. They had a bit of a change of sound with this record, but still very much rooted in that epic doom, dark doom metal sound. There's a lot of great songs here, some memorable riffing, lyricism. There's awesome bass work on here and that rawer production that this band has always opted to have, that fuzzy, blown out bass tone and guitar tone all over this album. This is great stuff. I think some of the best songwriting is on here for Pentagram. Review Your Choices gets number 6. Coming in at number 5, their newest album, Curious Volume, released in 2015 on Peaceville Records. I really love this album a lot. I think it was like a return to form. In a lot of ways, they went back to their earlier style with this record. They brought forth a lot of atmosphere, darkness, and pain on this record. It's very well written, well composed, and well executed. Some immaculate guitar riffs on this one. Just some amazing lead sections, drums and bass. Number 5, Curious Volume. Coming in at number 4, Be Forewarned, released in 1994 on Peaceville Records. A really amazing follow-up to Day of Reckoning. Or Relentless, sorry. But yeah, Be Forewarned, absolutely incredible stuff here from Pentagram. There's an amazing compilation of just doom metal madness on this album. You have so much great songwriting here. The way they arranged all the riffing and song structuring and put forth some of their best efforts here. They've got some very dark, ominous tracks on this record. Pentagram is one of the darkest early doom metal bands, and this is a great album. A lot of that atmosphere shines through on here. Be Forewarned gets number 4. Coming in at number 3, Pentagram, the self-titled album, released in 1985 on Pentagram Records. The album that would start it all for them. Actually, they did rename the album to Relentless, which is my favorite album from them. But yeah, a lot of that earlier stuff would start off here. You got amazing songwriting. You got some great riff structuring here. Absolutely impeccable songwriting, amazing dark atmosphere on this record, and yeah, I mean, it's Pentagram's fucking self-titled album. It's absolutely amazing. It gets number 3. Coming in at number 2, and I blasted this album all day today, Day of Reckoning, released in 1987 on Napalm Records. The follow-up, what a sophomore album. This is a little bit faster in places, but still has a lot of that really dark, ominous doom metal atmosphere, but there's some higher chords on this one, like some major chords on this one, actually, not just minor, but those major chords always collide against the minor chords and give it like just a really weird atmosphere, but it has some amazing epic tracks on here as well. Just dark, ominous stuff here from Pentagram's Day of Reckoning gets number 2. Coming in at number 1, Relentless, released in 1993 on Peaceville Records. Very similar to self-titled. In fact, I think they just re-released this with different mixing and stuff like that. But yeah, I think this album is absolutely off the fucking charts. I just did a review of it last night. Dark, ominous, hopeless, bleak, soul-draining doom metal madness. One of the best, in fact, the best album from Pentagram, next to Day of Reckoning and their self-titled, like the Unholy Trilogy from these absolute maniacs. Relentless is so fucking awesome. I love it to death. I blast it quite frequently. It gets number 1. Hail the fucking underground. Alright guys, there you have it. Another album ranking in the books here on the channel. Hope you enjoyed the premiere. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. Merchandise. New merch is coming up here. It is up on the page now. You can go to the homepage, go to the store tab. Also, check the links in the description for my updated Creator Spring and Bonfire. Go check out all the merch. I'd appreciate it. Join the channel, become an MOD Elite. You get great perks for $2.49 for your first month, $4.99 thereafter. Hit the join button. You get access to exclusive content, review requests within reason, band interviews. Holocaust and Cadaverite going to be interviewed on the channel this year. It's going to be awesome. You also get band promotions, so I'll promote your band, your live music, and stuff like that, and your albums. Also, collaborations as well. If you're a metal YouTuber, Metal Ben and I have been doing Brothers from Hell Mondays. You also get access to members-only live streams for the Crypt Underground Metal Radio Show. Have an awesome night. We'll see you for Top 15 Thursdays. Hail.